in that specific instance. So not anytime, anywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever your time may be. This is the No Particular Order podcast, little podcast segment by Kyle's Head, just to remind you that it is. And other side, there you go. and,
20 seconds in, I already messed up. Great.
We are doing the mock draft with our very, very special guest, Rachel, and you can find her on Twitter or the X or whatever it's going to be called now. I'm not happy with them, so we're not going to call it anything. But if you are on that particular channel, go to at TOOTSIE Pop 6, and she will be there to help you with any kind of fantasy things that you want, and to also let you know her top athletes, past, present, or future, that she would like to have a drink with or smoke with or whatever. That is the mock today. Rachel, it is her topic. So Rachel will be going first.
Oh, yay.
Shannon second, Kyle third. I will go last. Snake draft, 7 rounds. I sent Jamie a link, so if Jamie's anywhere around, he will be hopping on or in the chat per usual. To begin with, Rachel, since you are a very special guest, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, I'm Rachel at TootsiePop6 on the Twitter. I am 6 years into playing fantasy football, so still a baby of a player, and 1 year into content creation. I work over at IBT Media as a staff writer for both entertainment and football writing over there. I also created the Unwind community of women in the fantasy space. We meet on Zooms, and we have a Twitter chat where we just continue our discussions, and we talk about anything under the sun, fantasy, football, and life. So if you're a woman out there in the fantasy space, check out Unwind FF at Unwind FF on Twitter, and you can get updated on all of that. And I'm just happy to be here to hang out with you fine folks.
And we are happy to have you. And I have to say that I attended one of the Zoom. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm probably one of the most antisocial people that you will ever come in contact with. So shut up, Shannon. So
I find it hilarious because I love spending time with you. So
it's so weird. And so I was on that. I was in that, and these ladies are so nice, and they're so welcoming, and they're so knowledgeable about fantasy football, which is awesome. So if you have any questions, please. Shannon, how are you? You're at home? You're in new home. You moved, right?
I've moved. I graduated yesterday.
Yay! I am coming to get my head shaved.
I am feeling relieved. I'm feeling a little sad. I'm going to miss my friends at school.
No.
But I have a place lined up. I'm going to Hawaii next week.
What?
Yeah. So I'm not having a bad week.
No. Yes. You're having a great week. I have some.
Congrats on graduating. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on graduating, and congrats on Hawaii. I will send you a list of things I need from there.
Okay.
Kyle, how are you doing?
Oh, fantastic. The Open Championship started. Got to watch some of that today.
The what?
Golf, British Open.
Oh, golf. Okay.
Last meeting. Yeah. Canadian's doing okay in it. Mackenzie Hughes, I think he's only 3 back, so that's good.
Who is only 3 back?
Mackenzie Hughes, he's a Canadian.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You wouldn't know him. You wouldn't know him.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, do I put Canadian golfers on my list? Maybe. Well, I got away with it late, apparently, if you don't know it. But yeah, I've got an auction draft Saturday, so super looking forward to that. It's a Reality Sports Online Startup League. Ryan, who used to be on the All About Reality podcast at What Gibbs FF, which he's a Washington Commanders fan, so the Joe Gibbs reference is definitely one of the better Twitter accounts for a pun. He's commissioning Rhett Manuel from Fantasy and Frames. They both had the idea of wanting to do a league with Twitter analysts, and they both approached me, and I was like, well, if you're both trying to do this, maybe I should point the two of you in the direction. So you can, almost credit Rhett with being a co-commissioner. But that looks like it'll be super fun. A lot of good people. Lucas Patrick. I can't think of anyone else right now, but a lot of people in the league.
That's fair.
I'll be able to remember more once we get through the auction. I see all the names on the list again. That's it's gonna be a good week.
Yeah. All right.
Love it.
I love it for Kyle. I do, because it's Kyle and he loves doing.
I want to go buy some players I don't have any shares of yet. That's what I want to try and go do. do I not have in Dynasty League? This is the chance to just, because that's the thing I love about auction. You can get any player you want. You just got to be willing to pay for it.
Pay the money. Yeah. All right. So as I said, we are drafting players or athletes, past, present, future, dead or alive, that you would like to spend quality time with, however you're defining your quality time. They can only be drafted once by one person. And Rachel, 101, who is the quality athlete that you want to spend quality time with?
I am going to go with Jameis Winston. He is hilarious, and I would have a blast with him. He would have stories to regale me, and it just would be a hoot and a holler.
I love Jameis Winston. I love.
So you just ate that W because you got your 101 pick. You didn't even know that you'd get it going into the show. So
that's an excellent pick. I do think Jameis Winston would be awesome to hang out with. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to drink with him. He's one of those people that I think are scary drunk, probably, and he'd be running around like stealing things that I don't want. So
I do want
not
crab
near
legs.
Seafood restaurants. Just don't go to seafood.
I do want crab legs.
So
how many? Legitimately, does anyone have a guess on how many games do you think he'll start this year?
7. I have picked him up in every draft I can.
You have that little faith in Watson's health.
Yes, he hasn't played since he came back. He hasn't played a full season, and he's like maxed out at 6, I think, in both times. So, yeah, I'm go Jameis Winston. Chuck that deep ball, baby. Every league I'm in that doesn't count against interceptions, I have Jameis Winston.
You know what though? It's funny because I had a league, the 30 for 30 year, in a league that punished for interceptions pretty bad. And he, I think, was still the QB5. So if he throws enough touchdowns, he can still make up for it, even in the leagues where it's super punitive. Definitely helped me win that year. And
plus, like last year, even against like all the rules of humanity and his coaches, he wanted his boy to get a touchdown. Like, so he cares about the people he's with.
I know.
Mr. Mermaid Man, Naruto Pokemon himself, Jamal Williams. I love that dude. I want him back.
To add, if he stole from like a major grocery chain, I'm not bothered by that.
No, exactly.
Like if it was like a mom and pop grocery store, I'd be like, come on, dude, you know. And like I don't really support
on campus, and so typically though, it is those big chain restaurants.
Yeah, the big chain restaurants.
So,
I don't
know if that makes you feel better, or
I mean, I don't really like the idea of stealing. Like, I don't do it, but like, if you're gonna steal it from a major corporation, no harm.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. Jamie, we're drafting athletes, past, present, future, dead or alive, that you want to spend time with, quality time with, however you define your quality time. And
the original concept was have a beer with, so let's see how this goes.
Oh, I don't drink beer, so mine was never beer.
Well, I don't really.
Mine
drink
extends
beer much
past beer.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. Mine do too. Way past beer. Okay, and Rachel had the first pick, and her pick was Jameis Winston. Shannon is now up with the 102.
Okay, so I'm going to start by saying athletes are not role models. We do not look at athletes for anything of that sort. This is all entertainment. But I went past drinking because I'm not a big drinker.
Thank you.
But I'm going to go with, because we have 7 rounds, right?
Yep.
Great. I'm going to go with the last U.S. women's national soccer team. And we go out, and we're out.
The whole
and
team?
Let's just say, the whole team. We're putting limits on this? What are you talking about?
We said player, but okay.
Okay.
To be fair, I wouldn't have drafted any of them, so you're fine.
You can have them all.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, the whole team. What are we talking about? I don't know. But let's just say we're in Berlin. I'm with the entire team. And we take some Molly. And we're at a Berlin dance club. Till 6 o'clock in the morning. Like that, to me, they seem like a good hang.
Yes.
They seem like a good hang. And I'm like, you know who would be a good hang? Athletes on Molly in Berlin at a dance club. That seems like a good time to me. I could be wrong, but I doubt I am.
I doubt that you are too.
I mean,
They
German
just seem
soccer
they
is very
just
good
seem
too. So that's a
cool.
good country to go to. Random country.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just seem cool, you know. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, I don't think that you are. Like, I think a couple of them I would be hesitant, but for the most part, yes. I think that the majority of them would probably be a very good hang in Germany at a dance club. Is it like silent disco too? That would be awesome.
No. I need lights and loud
Yep.
sweat.
Wait, silent disco, you have it in your head. Like no one
Yeah,
else.
but I don't want to wear
Oh, you don't want to wear headphones? Okay.
No.
Wouldn't that help you with the sweat more though?
No.
I don't want to wear headphones.
Okay.
I want to. I mean, I'll wear earplugs for sure. Got to protect your hearing, but I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, what a good time we're having. You know.
I doubt that there's going to be very much
having
talking
a
on
good
Molly.
time.
No, well, that's the thing. It's like I don't know how much Molly you guys have taken, but sometimes you're just like, oh my gosh, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my life. Are you having a good time? Isn't this the most fun thing we've ever done?
To the entire
Yeah.
You see, I mostly just hang out with my wife, so I just say that all the time anyway.
Okay, Kyle.
She rolls over to go to sleep, and you're like creeping over. You're like, wasn't today such a good day?
See, I sleep before she does. She stays up way later. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Kyle.
Dude, let me touch on that real quick. Sorry, I apologize. Let me touch on that
fine.
real quick. When I get out of bed, morning, when I come to bed at night, whatever, I am practiced and I am good at being like silent. Like I am practically a shadow getting in and out of bed. The other day, my wife was like, "You're so quiet when you get out of bed in the morning. The dog doesn't even get up to go to the bathroom
that is awesome.
or eat breakfast." And I said, I know. I'm pretty good at this.
And
However,
just Shannon, that's far more impressive than me. So yeah.
She is the inverse of that. Like, God's forbid if she has like a night out and I'm in bed, I know when she gets home. There's no guessing there. And there's been times, and like she's like a sleepy girl. She's just a sleepy girl. She sleeps. She naps.
I love naps.
The amount of times that she just like, is asleep and I'm like, quiet around the house or whatever. But the amount of times that I'm like sleeping, I'm like vampire style, just dead. And she's like, "Hey, are you faking it or are you awake? Are you sleeping?"
Are you faking?
Covered in blankets, just snoozing. She's like, "Hey, are you awake?" And I'm like, "I mean, I guess I am now. Now I am. What's up?"
Vampire sleep.
I was just wondering when you were going to wake up. And I'm like, well, me too. I was wondering that too. I wasn't worried about it, but I was wondering. I'm not wondering anymore. Yeah. All right. Sorry. That's a small tangent.
That was a good story. That made us laugh. So we laughed at your misery. So thanks.
Like, Jesus, lady. Tiptoes,
Kyle?
You're going to trust me with the pick to not swipe what I know is one of your pick. You want to take both back to back. That's fine. Because I won't do that because I'm going to go with probably my favorite athlete of all time.
Okay.
And again, I don't really like drinking that much. I do drink occasionally under the right circumstances. Honestly, one of those circumstances would be hanging out, with Gerson. If Gerson and I ever met, like I know he said we have a beer. Yeah, I don't usually drink, but that's the dude I'll have a beer with. The other dude is Simone Lawrence, my all-time favorite football player.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I figured so. So he plays for my all-time favorite football team, the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He just retired, and guess what? They've lost all 5 games this year without him. So not a coincidence. Incredible linebacker. I think he went to the University of Minnesota. So any college football fans would have been there probably like 2010, 2011. But with the Ticats from 2013 up until 2023, played 11 seasons. Never won the Grey Cup. Man, they had a lot of good seasons. And man, they got close. They got to the title game, I think 4 times with him there. Each loss just as heartbreaking as the last, that's for sure. Franchise leader in tackles. And he also has the CFL record for tackles in a game, 18 total tackles.
Wow.
Yeah, just nuts.
Simone Lawrence?
Yes.
You might like this guy.
Yeah, I think he's fairly beautiful. I remember being at the.
Oh, hello, Daddy. Yes, I do. Okay.
So, I'd have a beer with Simone, and honestly, it seems like that's actually the most realistic of them because this dude will just, with Ticats fans in the stands, he'll just go and have a beer with them now. He's like a brand ambassador for the Ticats officially, and he's always been big in the community of Hamilton, and now it just seems like he's doing that even more so than when he was a player. So Simone Lawrence, just all around fantastic dude. And fantastic.
Nice pick.
I'd love to have a beer with him.
That's a great pick.
I respect that. Mainly because he's so pretty.
And mainly because I left you with your 2 favorite picks too, I'm sure.
Yes.
I wonder.
All right. Here's the thing. My 2 favorite picks. The first one, my 101. Specific time, specific place. Last year's ESPYs, in that outfit. He doesn't drink. Apparently, he's like a rehab alcoholic or whatever. I don't care. Max Cosby, in the outfit he wore at the 2023 ESPYs. That's all I want. That's all I want. Since he doesn't drink, I guess we'll be smoking. If you're like an AA, you can smoke, right? If you don't drink, is that a thing? I don't know.
That's the person to person problem.
Doesn't he smoke cigars like constantly?
Okay, we're not smoking fucking cigars. Okay, those things. No, you're not.
You can hang out with him while he smokes a cigar. You can smoke something else, and then you're both smoking, and then you feel like you're both. You can like smoke whatever substance you want, kind of thing.
I'm gonna have to put restrictions on Max there. Okay, fine, sure. He can smoke a cigar.
You're just hanging out, drinking water if you want. Like,
Yeah, no, that would not be yes. Okay, that's all I want. All right, 101, 102, or 201, however it may be, is Chris Long in the outfit that he wore at when the Eagles won. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl parade outfit. Holy mother of God. He had on an Allen Iverson throwback jersey, along what I'm hoping was a fake mink coat, aviator glasses. Only Chris Long could have pulled that outfit out. And it was spectacular. So I would hang out with him for that whole parade in that outfit, and then we're done. But yeah, but that's hey, Jesse. Congratulations, Shannon, on Jesse.
Thanks so much.
So those are my 2, and probably after that, I don't really care, because.
So the show's over. Bye.
Yeah, we're done.
We're having 2 rounds, everyone. That's it.
7 rounds, Jamie. 7 rounds. So Chris Long in the Philadelphia Eagles, and then that's where I'm hanging out with him at the parade, because Philly. Like, I used to live in Philly. Philly's ridiculous. It would be a ridiculous, like, from 7 a.m. till 7 a.m. the next day kind of
ruckus, one could say.
One could say ruckus. Although, okay, let's leave it at that. And then the ESPYs, I don't know how long they last. It would be like post-ESPY parties, although he doesn't drink, but I don't care. Post-ESPY parties in that outfit.
I mean, to be fair, I'm sure he could get the outfit even if he wasn't at the ESPYs. Like, they have the money to go buy whatever that outfit is and just wear it whenever.
I don't want to. Okay.
You want him in that mood that day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Time and place. Makes sense.
Shannon gets me. Shannon gets it.
Hey, man.
I'm shallow. I'm focusing too much on the clothes. That's my bad.
That wasn't my dog. Yes. Yes.
Success.
Because I'm totally waiting for Missy to like fall out. No, I mean, I'm not. This is gonna sound worse than I mean it. I'm not really a fan of people who are. I mean, I respect someone who knows they have a drinking problem and they get it fixed, but someone who talks about it constantly is annoying.
Yeah. So now you're just talking about how big of a quitter you are.
What if Kurt Cobain quit?
So I love Max Cosby's voice, so I would want him to talk, but I don't want him to talk about that. So I think after like 24 hours, we'd be done. Done. I'd be done talking to him.
Father-son time. Well, that's why Jamie wants him at the 101 so much. Now it makes sense.
Father and son time with Roshan Johnson watching football. That's Jamie's 101.
Where's Jamie traveling for this stuff?
I know, right? Kyle, oh my God, you're up again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's crazy. So I will say, honestly, like I want to say, can't remember which year, but one year I had a not so great experience drinking during the Christmas holidays, and basically since then I think I've drank in one setting, and it's beers after the curling game. Like that's like the one in my mind setting where I like actually enjoy it. And
are you talking about being a quitter now?
After your curling game, or after any watching curling?
No,
playing.
No. I'm smoking too much watching curling. No, after playing the game. So
okay.
I play in a league. It usually goes every Thursday from October until mid-March.
Wow,
that's a league. On Thursdays anymore. Pre-game shows Monday, right? In season. Love it. Love that time span. So you play the game, and typically whichever team wins buys the pitcher for the table. And, everyone gets together, we talk, eat, drink. It's great. It's a great time. It's kind of the symbolic thing to do after curling games. So, under this instance, it'd actually be super perfect to go throw rocks, play a little bit of a game. Hopefully, like him and I against someone, because if it's him versus me, that wouldn't be much of a game. But Brad Jacobs, Olympic gold medalist, and again, when it gets to like realism, I'm from Elliott Lake, Ontario, which is only about 2.5 hours east of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and that's where Brad Jacobs and his two cousins are from, and they formed a team that dominated Northern Ontario and even won the Canadian Nationals one year and won the right to go to the Olympics in 2014, the Sochi Winter Olympics, and they won the gold medal there. So three cousins from Northern Ontario and Ryan Fry as well. Ryan Fry's pretty awesome. But would love to just have a beer with Brad Jacobs just because he's my all-time favorite curler because of that. The fire and energy he plays with curling, he's a force to be reckoned with. And when that Olympic trials year, the whole motto was "Fear the beard," because curlers tend to be clean shaven mostly, but he no problem having the beard, and I obviously respect the beard. So would love to have a beer with Brad Jacobs. Yeah, I'm sure Gladys googled him.
I just googled him. Is Brad Jacobs a ginger? We got two gingers.
I mean, he's mostly bald, so it's tough to tell. But it's a very light brunette, it seems like, based on what his beard has been.
Okay, all right. I respect that.
I think I know. I think you looked at the right person, though. But yeah.
No, it said Brad Jacobs. Interesting. I had to put curling because it gave me some senator or something when I first put Brad Jacobs.
Same reaction.
That can't possibly be it. So yeah, I had to put curling on there.
And I don't know that I want to drink or hang out with any senators.
Nope, I do not. That would be a negative.
Unless you think you can really get them to change everything. Like, okay,
nope,
I'm going to get them drunk and I'm going to do whatever I want.
Nope. Shannon, after your women's soccer team, the entire team.
Okay. Jeez.
Who is your
Sorry, we're not out for fun.
It's your second pick.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and pick my favorites here.
Okay.
It's going to be, are we limiting? Can it be the Eli and Peyton? Or do I have to pick one? Should I just pick one? All right. Well, then I'm picking Peyton.
Ooh, okay.
I'm picking Peyton Manning.
Does Peyton Manning drink?
I don't care. Yeah, he drinks.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, just a night on the town with Peyton Manning.
You guys would get free everything, especially if you're in Tennessee. You'd get like free everything.
You'd be talking to everybody too.
You know what? I do wonder if it would be more fun. I think it would be more fun to be out like in Denver with him than it would be to be in Knoxville with him.
Why?
Because it's more of a college. I mean, like then I'm like hanging out with a bunch of college kids too, right? You know, versus like here. What?
I've never been to Knoxville, so it's like.
I mean, it's great. It's a great time. It's a great town, but then it's the college town. It's where he went to school, and that'd be sick.
Right.
But I would think I'd rather go out with him here in Colorado. It'd be a bit more chill, I guess. Yeah, he definitely drinks. I mean, he has Bud Light commercials. Maybe he doesn't drink. And now Eli has like Corona commercials, I think. So
I can't Nick Ultra guy. I totally agree with that. Like I could picture Peyton drinking Nick Ultra.
I don't care what he drinks.
The way Jamie says activity, I don't know where he's going.
Jamie, you can do any activity. There's no limitations on what you do with your athlete. Shannon has the whole soccer team.
I wasn't thinking that way.
I know. I feel like Gladys has got a different mind on today.
No, she doesn't.
I didn't make my.
She picked Max Crosby. We know what's happening.
But I didn't make my list according to that. That's a whole different list.
You still have time. You still have time. You can do it right now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Gladys is looking to get ragdolled. I'm just looking to dance.
Ragdoll. I haven't heard that term in a while.
I mean, we're both dancing, just different kind of dancing.
Exactly. I'm dancing. Just dancing like horizontal. Okay.
Yep.
Exactly.
I was thinking that. Okay.
Yeah.
Like breakdancing?
Yeah, exactly.
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 Still sweat. Lots of perspiration going on.
Thank
And
you.
being
For
athletic
sure.
and everything.
They are being athletic. Right.
Activate your glutes, hip flexors. Rachel, you have time. I'm wasting time for you right now. You need
No,
to jot one
I
down.
I got one.
Okay, Rachel, you're up.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go with a yummy pick.
Yeah.
And I'm going Jalen freaking Hurts.
Oof, good Lord.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my God.
You like him?
No.
Yes, I like his talent. I like what he can do, but he's also very nice to look at.
He is a sweet piece of meat.
Yeah, my birthday last year, that's what I asked my mom for. Like, just give me a picture of Jalen Hurts. That's what I got. You know, you don't need much.
Dude, hold out for the lifestyle code board.
We did an episode of like most attractive athletes, right? Like we mocked.
She left out. Yeah, she left out that she framed this photo.
Yep.
With a signature to Rachel. Heart.
XXO.
And that much money, I might as well frame it.
Yeah. Rachel didn't frame it. Her mom framed it for her. She's like, listen, you asked for just this, so I got you a nice frame too. In case you ever want to replace it. I say that as her mom isn't understanding, but I'm sure she's a very understanding lady. And she was like, I got you this nice frame and the photo you asked for.
She had to ask me multiple times, what team does he play for?
Doesn't matter.
Alabama, was it Oklahoma?
Please, for my team now.
Yeah, so that is my yummy pick.
That is a good yummy pick.
That's a good yummy pick.
That is a great
Oh,
yummy
his
pick.
smile. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to have to scratch that one off my list. And a next one, your next pick, Rachel.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to
Fucking
pivot.
horniest
We're going to
podcast
pivot.
you ever had.
No.
I'm going to pivot and go for inspiring, and I'm going to say Caitlin Clark. I would like to pick her brain and hear how she's doing and just have some fun with her.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Do you think Caitlin Clark drinks?
I have no idea, but I'm sure she lets loose somehow. Well, you would think so, right? I don't.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, there's certain people I don't pick.
Is Midwest, like
Peyton Manning,
Midwesterners, are they notorious drinkers? Or?
I drink. I'm Midwest.
Are you notoriously drinking?
Yes. What else is there to do?
Yeah. Good question.
It's cold 8 months of the year, or it's hot and humid, so you're outside with a cold brewski. So yeah.
Based on what I've heard, Midwest isn't that different than Canada.
And do you drink a lot in Canada?
Places I'm still never going to live.
All right, Shannon.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Kelly Slater, and we're gonna take mushrooms, and he's gonna take me out in the water. We're gonna catch some waves, and that's gonna be a great day.
Yeah.
Then when the sun is setting, I'm gonna cry. It's gonna be great.
Why are you crying?
The sunsets are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what? Why am I crying?
Yeah. I mean,
well, this big star in the sky, eventually we can't see it, and it paints the sky in all these rad colors, and it gives me all these emotions inside me, and sometimes they leak out. In case you're wondering what my next Wednesday looks like, or Thursday. Not sure yet. That's what I'm going to be doing.
It's not cloudy, because you hate the cloudy nights. You can't even see the sunset.
Yeah. I'm going to be on a beach, and I'm just going to be waiting for that sunset, and when it happens, I'm going to just be all teary-eyed, you know?
Yeah.
It's great. Okay. It's one of my only favorite things about the beach. Great sunsets.
In Hawaii. It's Hawaii. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the sunsets here are nuts, but
they are.
It's going to be a different kind of. It's going to be a different,
Sunsets
different one.
Are pretty spectacular, actually.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Well, it's funny. There's a theory that magic mushrooms help you access the collective consciousness. It feels like Shannon and I are on the same brainwave because my next activity was going to be mushrooms with Aaron Rodgers because it just seems like there would be wild. And I mean, I'm a Packers fan, so that would be kind of special for that.
Really? You would hang out with Aaron Rodgers?
At least once, and then I figure if you're gonna do it, may as well be on mushrooms. It's probably the best way to hang out with him. It's like he'd be insufferable in any other instance.
I know, right?
I know.
That's what I'm thinking. You have to listen to him talk. And,
that's honestly not the worst thing when you're on shrooms is to listen to someone talk.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He could get pretty dark. That could get dark, but
yeah. And
but you know what? You got to experience some dark, so you know what the light's like.
Moon.
Wow.
Fire. Sorry. Mushroom.
Wow. That was awesome, Shannon. Awesome. My next one is actually I'm gonna go with Lindsey Vonn. I think Lindsey Vonn would be like a tremendous time to hang out with, and I can just think of all the stupendous tail that would be attracted to her. Like I would take Lindsey Vonn sloppy seconds, not Tiger Woods, but every other sloppy second.
Yeah, he did so well today.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't do well today.
Oh, he's like 7 over or something.
Why is he still playing? Lindsey Vonn would be a good time. Like I think she drinks, and I think she probably smokes too. So I would not be limited in the entertainment. And then once we go into a bar, it's like a free for all. So yes, Lindsey Vonn would be my third choice. Tiger Woods. Did you see the quote he had? Like someone said he shouldn't be playing. And
yeah,
that was awesome. And Tiger Woods was like, they asked him about it, and he's like, "Well, I've won the Open, so I get a free pass in." He's never won the Open, so he wouldn't know what it's like.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "I'm a champion. I get to play."
I'm a champion. I get to play. I'm like, wow, that's awesome, Tiger. And my fourth pick is ex-tennis star Boris Becker. I would so hang out. And he just got out of jail. So he's looking to have a good time. Like, I mean, I don't know why anyone. And we'd hang out in Germany, where I think they still like him. I'm not really sure, but they should, because he brought all that fame to him. Oh my God, I have like 2 gingers on my list. That's awesome. But I didn't even think about that till just now. But yeah, Boris Becker would be my fourth after Lindsey Vonn. Kyle.
Well, just on the why should Tiger still be playing? John Daly is at the Open this week. If John Daly's there, of course Tiger should be there.
Hell yeah!
And, I mean, at least Tiger did better than John Daly did. Tiger is tied with Ricky Fowler. Like Ricky Fowler is a legit PGA current good player. So it's
hurt good player. Is that what you said?
Huh?
Did you say hurt good player?
Like a current player,
current. Okay, I know. I thought you said hurt. HURT. I thought you said he was a legitimate good player.
No, feels like Tiger's mostly just injuries, right? Like it's
Tiger's body
mostly because he is hurt, but he's
not really.
All right, so past that, I guess so. It's my pick here.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of like Tiger. I'll go with a true legend, one of the greatest Olympians ever, and I'll just take bong rips with Michael Phelps because he's
Michael Phelps.
Like as much as I'd love to smoke a joint with any of these athletes I named, if they're not consumers, I wouldn't want to put them in an uncomfortable situation either. I know Phelps is down to
get ripped.
I think it'd be cool just to be in the presence of someone as impressive as him, with his resume, truly on the Olympic stage, the biggest sports stage in the world, and he's just dominated at his sport. That would just be cool to hang out and reminisce on how he was able to get that good and what fueled his body, but also his mind to get that good. I think he'd be one of the greatest athletes to pick their brain about how to dominate, how to be excellent. Not that I would be able to, but it'd be just cool to see how the process. Maybe teach someone to eventually.
I respect that.
That's a good pick.
That was a good pick.
Get absolutely ripped.
Shannon, you're up.
I'm gonna pick the King, LeBron James. and we are going to take LSD. And I'm just so excited to hear him just yammer on about whatever he's going to yammer on about. It's going to be quite the trip.
I think LeBron James will be down to take LSD.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope.
Yeah.
Off season, kids are out of the house.
Yeah, why not?
Just drop a couple tabs, and because I would just like to hear him yammer about whatever bullshit he's going to yammer about while tripping, And if he'd never tripped before, or maybe once, he's like a little experienced, be a good time.
Holy crap! You actually look like Bugs Bunny in the movie.
So yeah, that's my pick.
Sucks bad. Okay, Rachel.
Okay, hold on, real quick. The first Space Jam isn't good.
No, I didn't say that. But the second one isn't good either.
I really like the first Space.
I like it. I like it. It's not a good movie.
Fair enough.
Just throwing that out there, so because people are like, the second one's
my
terrible.
favorite line is when he's just What are you doing? I'm fixing a divot. It looks like you're causing one. He's fixing a divot. Just my favorite. What a one-liner in a movie.
That you remember a line from the first Space Jam was pretty awesome.
I watched Space Jam so much when I was a kid. VHS.
I've watched it a lot as an adult.
It was on TV recently. I totally watched it all too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. I told you guys I cried when I watched Independence Day a couple weeks ago.
Was it on Independence? I guess Independence.
Yeah, it was on July 4th. Yeah. It was like.
Don't worry, I have it.
2 weeks ago.
Oh wait, did I not tell you guys this?
No.
Oh.
You're not 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
tell us.
Randy Quaid evidently is actually that character from that movie. Like in real life, that's who he is as a person. These people came into the bar. I'm gonna make this quick. People came in the bar. They met Randy Quaid that day at like Comic-Con or whatever. And this guy had like this whole like thing that was like in his crawl for 20 years. He was sure that in one of the vacation movies that when Randy Quaid's character shows up, he was wearing Clark's clothes at some point. And so he talked to him and he's like, actually, no, the costume director said that, that's actually his clothes. But this one thing had been sticking in his craw for years. They met Randy Quaid that day. I just watched Independence Day. And I forget this, but I watch Independence Day. And every time that scene comes where he like is going to save the world, essentially, and he flies in, he's like, I got you, Mr. President. And he's like, hey, boys, I'm back. Like him dying, it makes me tear up every time. Every time. And I forget about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. This makes me cry every time. It's so silly, but it's like Space Jam.
But he's not dying. He doesn't die because he's back. So he's just going to live with the aliens. I never thought of him as dying in that scene.
The ship blows up.
Yeah.
The whole ship.
I never think of him dying. I never think of him as dying.
He's so dead. Sorry, Gladys.
He's so dead.
Dude, Rachel just came off the top fucking rope. He's so dead. Okay, tangent over. Sorry.
Okay. Now
I cry at silly things. Like sunsets.
For sharing. Yeah.
Sunsets and Randy Quaid.
Just fucked up over here. No wonder
that
I'm taking all these
album name, right? Sunsets and Randy Quaid.
Yeah, that's a great.
That'd be a brand new song title, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rachel.
Okay. So my next pick, I'm going to go Cam Hayward. And for our quality time, we're going to go do some charity work because he's a really nice and charitable person.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And yeah, he just seems like the nicest guy ever. And that would just be a good day of doing some good deeds out in the world. And then
hold on, Rachel. Could you be more Midwest, please? Could you just turn it up for us a little bit? Like, Jesus.
And then we're going to have a tater tot hot dish. Tater tot hot dish at the end of the night.
Sure, Cam would love it.
Pump the brakes. Easy, man.
Cam Hayward and tater tot hot dish, okay? This is my list, okay, Shannon? So
I love it. I am so supportive. I just went.
Funny,
I was.
I guess Jamie's second and third picks were so outrageous he didn't even.
Yeah, that he couldn't even tell us.
Or
Or Jamie is like so stoned that he thinks he told us his second and third pick.
or YouTube wouldn't let him. It was
Yeah.
past the point. Okay, Jamie, we
We've,
usually let your comments go. This one we won't even let anyone see this.
Community guidelines have kicked in.
So, wait,
Or if he wants to go bumper cars with Hershey Rice, which seems safe. No one cares.
Oh man.
But
All right.
wear your seatbelt.
Again,
First.
please turn the Midwest. Just adjust the knob for us, please, Rachel. You could. I just want you to feel like you can be yourself around us, you know?
Thank you.
And your next
Is it my pick next?
No,
Or-
it's my
she's got another pick.
second pick.
She's got another
okay?
pick.
Just hold your horses. Okay, so I'm going to meet up with rookie Keon Coleman, who is hilarious, and we're
He
going to
is.
play some cards, okay?
Quite some
That's true.
And I'm going to beat him.
Yeah, Goldman. What is he, like 19? He probably can't.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, Tiger, wish I could or something in that one interview. Like, he's just, yeah, very.
Keon Coleman.
I don't know.
He is pretty funny, but
I love it. Great
he's
pick.
so young.
No, I'm not doing that other kind of quality time. That was Jalen Hurts, Gladys.
Oh.
This is
So-
playing cards, okay? Come on.
Yeah, that's how it starts. That's how it begins with a card game.
To be fair, that's how my in-laws met. Was at a euchre game.
Fuck. Kyle, you turn down the Canadian, please. Jesus H. Like,
Usually we
couldn't
go
be-
visit. My wife and I will play euchre with them.
Okay.
Screenshot to Twitter and everything. Jamie is set to prove himself vindicated that he in fact made these draft picks.
Sent the
Oh,
screenshot
that's
to
funny.
Twitter. All right.
Okay, yeah. So he would.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
well, it's probably because. Yeah, I can see why the first one didn't get put in, but it's Ronda Rousey and then O.J. Simpson.
so
I
he
don't know
wants
why
to
the
get.
O.J. Simpson comment got because he wants to go in a low speed chase with O.J. Simpson. I don't know if it's advocating for speed chasing.
Oh.
At least the Rishi Rice comment didn't, but yeah, apparently.
I was thinking he wanted to get beat up by Ronda Rousey and hurt by
OJ.
OJ.
Yeah. Ronda Rousey was his second pick. Rashawn was his first pick. Rashawn Johnson was his first pick. So it's Rashawn, Ronda,
because apparently he went to Port
OJ.
Arthur, Texas in let me do the math
Rice.
here. I guess
What are we doing?
May
now?
of 2000, April 2000,
Wait, what?
2000, somewhere around there. Spring of 2000. Jamie was apparently in Texas.
Oh, to be Rashawn Johnson's father? Is that where you're going with that?
I'm going to do the whole conspiracy theory, track all of Jamie's movements over the past decade.
I think we can safely rule out Jamie being Rashawn Johnson's father. I'm 99.9% going to rule that out.
It's 0.1% of doubt, though.
That's where they fucking get you.
Shannon?
Okay. I'm picking Prime, and he's not even my favorite wrestler, but just seems like it would be a rip-roaring time. Rachel, you might want to cover your ears. I'm picking Prime Ric Flair, and we are doing cocaine.
Woo!
And we are wooing our woos until we can't woo any fucking more woos.
Woo!
And I mean, we are just getting after it. Like Prime Ric Flair.
Funny, he
What
was
a
at a
party.
Ticats game once and did the woohoo. That was cool.
Yeah. So that's
I know
who my
Ric Flair
pick
from.
is.
He was at that one
Yeah.
Ticats game.
Yes, bet he was. Yeah, like early or like, I mean, it could be really honestly from like 78 until like 92. Ric Flair would be perfect. So there's a good stretch of time there where we
That
can
was a good
we could
stretch
get
of
after it. Not for me. I wasn't really in my cocaine. I couldn't use any cocaine at that time, but if I'm going back in time,
Then you could.
or he's yeah. So that's my pick. Sorry, Rachel.
Kyle.
He took them from me.
Yes. Shannon and I mostly leaned into the let's just get as fucked up as possible. All right. I don't care what the rest of the NFL says. Letting a talented player fall in the draft is never a good idea. So I will draft Laramie Tunsil, and I will please bring the gas mask bong so we can get really fucked up with it. So, plus, if he's got a lot of money now, the Texans have paid him pretty handsomely, so I can maybe get him stoned enough and get him to donate to charity, but also to me.
Oh, Tunsil with the gas mask. That was a good party.
That was
had
awesome.
to be a great party. Yes. Yeah, I totally respect that.
I would be absolutely obliterated and dead if I ever put on any kind of contraption like that. But if I saw one, I'd be like, I guess I gotta try it.
I gotta do it. It's why not?
Try
I tried
everything.
it one time. It's you get pretty fucked up. It's
try anything twice, I say. Within reason.
All right, my next pick is Jimmy G.
Gladys.
back-to-back snipes almost. Ric Flair and Jimmy G gone?
Yeah, because he looks like, that choir boy, and he's not. Like, he goes out and just totally gets shit-faced and smokes a lot. And I respect that. Someone who could look so completely innocent in my head is not. So.
Oh, I didn't know
He
where you
does
going
not
with the
look
look.
innocent to me.
You don't think he looks innocent?
No, it looks like he only has 2 girls suck his ding dong at one time. Like, there's no, like, I'm like, he's like, one girl's like, oh, I'll suck your dick. And he's like, yeah, it doesn't do it for me. He's like, I have to have 2 girls, in fact, do it at all times. Like,
That did a
that's the
porn
only
star
way.
for a while there, right?
Yeah, that's the only way I'll climax is like, it's got to be a girl on each side,
Yikes!
So he does not look innocent to me. Not with that jawline. Are we kidding?
You got all that from a picture.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
And my
Just
next
like-
one.
I'm sure you've watched the games where he's played too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. My next one, I'm sticking in the same division. I'm going Gardner Minshew. I think Gardner Minshew.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Where are you hanging out? Is it in his van?
Yes. Fuck yes. Are you kidding me? Yes. All day, all night in the Gardner Minshew van. Is it mobile? It moves, right? It's not like a stationary van? In my head.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally he'll take it wherever he wants. Middle of the desert.
Yeah, I can.
Sure.
Yeah, I can.
That's why it doesn't matter. It could be in whatever location in the continental United States that you want.
Yep.
Heck, even
Are you
though
picking him with like the beard or the mustache?
The mustache. The stash. Gardner Minshew stash. Yeah. The beard. Yeah. He can have it, but I'm not that crazy about it.
I did it again.
You did do it again.
Oh.
That's awesome. All right. Kyle?
I forget about it every time, and then it happens, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm magic.
I think that was on last night's armchair show, right? Apparently, Matt Chew Russell, he Father Dynasty. Apparently, something happens on his screen too every time he does.
What are you using that it's doing that? Like an iPad?
Whatever. Yeah, I'm using an iPad.
Okay.
It's got the apple of your eye, apparently.
Mm.
So you just took Gardner Minshew, Gladys. Good job.
Yes, I did, Kyle.
So this is perfect because we go from Minshew to Miskew. I actually don't have any females yet, so I'm going to choose Emma Miskew.
Oh, wait, who? Tennis player?
Is that the hot
No.
curler?
Yeah, it's the hot curler. Shannon remembers. So same principle as Brad Jacobs. We throw some rocks, have a beer. Emma actually owns her own company, and they design a lot of things. My wife and I actually ordered some certain things for our wedding. So pretty sure she has like her own glasses that she'd have. So I'd love to have a beer with her where we're both drinking from her own company glasses, because then it would be like full circle, I guess. Pride in the work. When I thought of it in my head, it sounded way less lame than that, but yeah. You're up, Shannon. I'm throwing it to you now.
You're up, Shannon.
Before it came out, it sounded awesome. I'm picking one of my favorite wrestlers, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Former
High energy
CFL
guy.
player. Yeah.
Former
we got
CFL
two
player.
CFL players drafted today. Awesome. Yeah, also a famous wrestler, actor, much more known.
Yeah. He high energy guy, you know.
You think he's like that all the time?
You had to be on special teams in the CFL. You had to be a high energy guy.
And I think get a good workout in, you know, do some pre-workout, then we work out. We have some of his tequila later that night.
He has his own tequila brand?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
It's
Have you had it?
Terramana, yeah.
Terramana's him?
Yep.
That's some good shit.
It's better than Casamigos, in my opinion.
That's I
Not a high bar for people, but
yeah.
Still, a lot of people order Casamigos. Yeah, high energy guy. That would be rad. We'd work out. It'd be sick.
Now, the one thing is though, Jamie, he's so tall he can see over stuff, so it might not be as easy as you think. But I can see your point as to where it'd be very difficult for him to hide.
Yeah.
Unless you do it in cities where there's like skyscrapers everywhere.
And stuff, yeah. If you're doing like urban hide and seek, I think you could find like some pretty sick places to hide. And
you're talking Midwest hide and seek.
Yeah, Midwest hide and seek, you win. You win. Like, yeah.
You win, Jamie. So if it's in Cleveland, if you got home field advantage, I mean, that's the thing. If it was definitely in Cleveland, he would have home turf. He'd know all the best hiding spots. There's no way Shaq could contend. He's never.
Is this our last round? Is this our last round?
No, we have two more. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it'll be our last round when she comes back around. Yes.
Okay, cool.
He wants this over with.
I got wives to think about, bitches.
I just have something to do today. It's like the only thing I had to do today.
Look at a sunset. And then watch Independence Day.
And twice Rachel comes off the top.
Oh my God!
You're great.
You're fucking right about that sunset. Not gonna miss it.
Comes every day.
It's cloudy.
Rachel off the top again. Push. All right, Rachel, your 2 picks.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Since you took my Jimmy G, I need another yummy pick. So I'm going to with former player Rondé Barber. And we're going to go play on a slip and slide.
On a slip and slide? Why are you playing on a slip and slide with Rondé Barber?
Think about it, Gladys. Yummy pick.
Yeah, I don't.
Just
the thighs out, all greased up, just spinning down the slide.
Be a Hall of Fame slip and slide.
Rondé Barber. Interesting.
Yeah. Gladys, when's the last time?
Yummy.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been on a slip and slide?
Me?
No, Gladys. Actually, Rachel, you know what? I want to hear the last time you've been on a slip and slide too.
Probably
You're
12. Right. Probably was 12 or something.
I was gonna guess that age for myself too. 12, 13.
I've never been on a slip and slide.
2 decades ago.
I've done it as an adult a few times, and let me tell you, it does not disappoint. They are fun. Yeah, and like the thing is too, again, I was raised outside of Memphis, and I had some like redneck family, some redneck friends or whatever. And so when I say like people would buy the 100-foot tarps and like put one or two of them, or two of them together and buy tons of baby oil and we just got a hose running down that thing and we got bubbles and we got Dawn soap. Let me tell you, it's rad. Plus a friend of mine, for his 30th birthday, we had one too. Sick as hell. And the thing is, with things like that, you got to lean in. So I'm in on this.
I think
Rondé
he would lean in with me. He would lean in with me. I hope nobody's watching this. I don't know.
If you are though, Rondé.
Mom, where's her mom? Someone
Know her Twitter account.
I hope my mom's not watching.
Someone call Rachel's mom now.
Mom, turns out your daughter doesn't want to be a virgin.
Wow.
Hate to break it to you.
Wow. Rondé Barber on a slip and slide. Okay. I've never done a slip and slide. I don't know. I
can't wait till I'm not a virgin anymore either.
Would you do a slip and slide with Jimmy G?
Okay.
No question. That's not even a
So
real
when
question.
you
Yes.
said, I didn't have like a tarp in mind. When you said slip and slide with Jimmy G, there was no tarp. But yes,
You were thinking like the little kid slip and slide? Get out of here. We're grown-ups. We do it big. You get the huge tarp. You fold it in half. You grease that motherfucker down. I mean, and you have like sprinkler set up throughout the thing. You have the hose at the top. It's a.
You got your whole own irrigation system for this.
I mean, kind of. But like, I would ask that all of you at some point maybe figure out a way to get on a slip and slide again.
I heard in the Boulder, like with 3 more miles to go, there is a slip and slide that you can do.
Boulder.
Oh, write it down on your list.
So stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
And then like the thing too, after the slip and slide, you're all like you're a little grassy, a little itchy.
Yeah.
You know.
You're
rinsing
rocks.
off, but you're rinsing off.
And then it's Rondé Barber. You're rinsing off. You know, one thing leads to
Oh,
another.
let me get that off your back. Oh no, it's like going down. It's like on your lower back, your butt area. Let me just.
Oh my god.
Well, now that you know all the mentions, Shannon, would you like to pick next?
Again, I'm a virgin. I don't know if you go from the back or the front with the tongue thing, but I'm gonna figure it out one day. I promise. I promise myself.
That's after doing the nails, right? Like that's you gotta...
yeah. I will have sex.
Wait, Rachel has one pick.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
So we're kicking off the last round. Okay, so I'm going to pivot back to wholesomeness. And we're going to go Midwest.
You said Midwest wrong. I'm going to pivot back to being Midwest. That's what I meant.
That's what I said. Dang it. My favorite player of all time is Adam Thielen. So we're going to go hang out at a Minnesota lake. We'll go tubing or water skiing and just have a good time. Wholesome.
You know, when Thielen was with when Thielen and Diggs were together and they were playing on the same team, I forgot. I think it was Chris Long went through the locker room and he was like, "Who would you let your sister date?"
Oh, yeah.
Everyone picked Adam Thielen, and everyone said Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but I've heard other teams just say it might not even be a positive for Thielen. It's just like if you ask the whole league, who's the one player in the league you would not let date your sister, most of the league would probably say Stephon Diggs.
And but they would say Adam Thielen they could date. So there you go.
That's a bad rep to have. But then some people like bad boys.
He was like he looked legitimately confused as to why people would not let him date his sister.
He's like, what? Me? I'm the nicest guy ever.
He was like most of them were like, yeah, that makes sense. He was like, what? Why? I'm like,
that is funny.
I would not date him. I would not date Diggs.
That makes one of us.
Is that your next pick?
And I would not go down a slip and slide with Diggs either. Sorry.
You don't have to go down with him. You can go down after. Before.
Would you go down tubing on a slip and slide with Adam Thielen?
Huh?
Would you go tubing on a slip and slide with Adam Thielen?
Well, like a wholesome way, not the yummy way. Adam Thielen is, he's
there's a line there
player.
for you.
There's a line.
Yeah.
Okay, Rachel will not fuck her favorite players. Got it.
Wow.
That one's etched in stone.
Shannon, last
on the boulder.
Yeah, fucking boulder. With a Sharpie. Okay, so both of these persons have talked about their partying or whatever, and I'm trying to think of who would be the more fun. So I'm going to save one for honorable mention, I guess. To me, I think Dennis Rodman would be more fun. Prime Dennis Rodman would be more fun to go out with. Because he likes to go out to gay clubs, and gay clubs have the best DJs.
Free pool on Thursdays here in Denver.
Hell yeah. And he was with Carmen Electra, who my thinking about Carmen Electra and what's the blonde from the 90s?
Tara Reid
from Baywatch. No.
Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson.
Yes. So my working hypothesis is that there's one point in the world, because this is really pre-internet, kind of time, that there's a time in the world where every man was jerking off to one of the two women at any point ever. Like, that was happening. Carmen Electra now looks great. And I'd be like hanging out with Carmen Electra, Dennis Rodman. We're at a club. There's lots of dancing. He drinks vodka cranberries. I don't hate that. I'm in.
You know that.
So that's my final pick.
Okay. Kyle?
Well, this is to basically counterbalance Shannon's very first answer. I would just hang out with the Canadian national women's soccer team who won the gold medal at the last Olympics.
Okay.
That's smart.
Specifically, I was going to choose Kadisha Buchanan for the yumminess, I suppose. But I already did that with Emma Miskey, so I could afford to just take the whole team here.
The whole soccer team? And are you guys going to, where, are you in Canada or are you staying in Canada?
Do we not want to be in Canada?
Yeah.
Have you been here? It's awesome. We have sunsets.
Well, yeah, you kind of get that any country in the world, you know.
Whoa! Excuse me, Earthlings. Jeez.
What? Jamie.
Oh, Jamie.
It's funny how that one's the comment that lets get thrown through,
Exactly.
but the police chase with O.J. Simpson, no, YouTube's like banned.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Honestly, I would just hang out to watch them play soccer and just show how much like more impressive they are as athletes compared to me. Like, I'd be like, wow.
You're watching them. You want to hang out and watch them play soccer? Is that what you just said?
I'd hang out to let them do whatever they wanted to do, and just be the hype man hanging around how awesome they're being. So if they want, if they all want to play soccer, I'd be totally down for that.
Guys, I brought a mask and it has a bong attached to it.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, it would be like, you know, each person, each their own. Some like, I like to drink. Some might like to smoke. I'll be smoking.
All right.
Not me though. We're all taking Molly. We're all going out dancing.
You see, I'm just I'm not like the Sean Hudson in that. Neither is Shannon. Shannon is not.
Jesus age.
Just because I'm seeing it because it's on the comments here. We'll hide it.
Wait, what?
But, hey, you know what? Is anyone taking Tyler Huntley? That we get the entire Browns quarterback group. You guys.
That is not happening.
Okay,
I'm not taking
Tyler Huntley.
No Tyler Huntley. I'm going Rob Gronkowski.
Oh.
Ooh, God, that's a great pick.
Yeah. Can you imagine Rob Gronkowski and Gardner Minshew and myself all partying?
There's
in Gardner's van. That would be pretty wild.
There's one more white boy you could add that would really take it over the top.
Max Crosby?
Johnny Football.
Oh, God.
No, God. I think he'd be like, I'd have to hold his hair back. He'd be like throwing up in the corner somewhere.
I'm not saying take him. I'm just saying if you have it, like what a party crew that would be.
It would make everyone feel better about themselves, probably. That's the advantage. The one asshole there. It's like, man, I'm a good person because
I'm hanging out with him.
I know how awful he is.
And for my honorable mention, okay, I'm gonna hang out with this person, but he cannot talk. Like, he cannot say.
Big tape on.
I know who it is.
Cam Newton.
Oh.
Cannot talk. Like, he has the most fucked up ideas about females that I've ever heard. But good Lord, that boy is built.
But he looks way better than Harrison Butker does. That's why you're choosing him.
Yes. Wait, there was not even a.
So he's immensely more talented than Harrison Butker is too.
Yeah. So who did you think I was going to say, Shan?
David Beckham.
Am I shocked that Gladys didn't take Louis Riddick at all? Like, I figured that was one of the first two picks. So I'm just.
You should be shocked.
Baffled, bewildered. Other words that mean that I don't know.
Well, there's like an age thing that I have going on. So Riddick was outside of that. I was going for stamina and endurance, and I'm not sure that Riddick, in his current state, has the stamina and endurance that all these guys have.
You see, he's the type of person that seems like you just want him to be there just to look at, not even.
Mm-hmm.
That would be Louis Riddick and Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark.
True.
Come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
All right, I guess it makes your list makes sense, Gladys. Congrats, you got most of your players. I don't know if you got sniped anywhere, but good job.
Nope, I did not. And
welcome to the show, Rachel. Thanks for coming to get sniped.
Kyle, honorable mention.
Well, I'm a Canadian and I haven't talked hockey yet, so I'm just gonna say my current favorite hockey player, Lucas Raymond. We share a birthday, so it'd be cool to hang out on our birthdays. It'd be both our special days. Like, yeah, we don't need anyone else. You probably hate that, but whatever. Yeah, Lucas Raymond, hang out. I don't know what he likes to do. I don't know if he drinks. I don't know if he's a cannabis consumer like myself. I don't know if he does Molly or LSD, but for Lucas Raymond, I'll try anything. So whatever he wants to do.
I can't believe you
if it's
thought
drink
I would
water all day, and skate
I'm
around, I'm down to do that too. So Lucas Raymond.
I am disgusted by that thought, Shannon. That you thought I would pick Johnny Manziel.
No, I'm not saying that you would pick him. I'm just saying that if you with that crew, if you picked Johnny, it would be.
It'd be like the stereotypical pick for that continuation. Like most people would go with Johnny Manziel, but of course,
I'm not saying
we love that you're not most people.
Thank you, Shannon.
I'm not
honorable mention.
This one's tough. I feel like I've heard more stories about one of these guys than I've heard more of the other. So it kind of makes me want to pick the one I've heard less about.
To find out.
Yeah, I'm who would be more fun? So it was between John Daly and Charles Barkley.
That's amazing.
Wait, why are we laughing?
No, we're not.
Because John Daly makes me laugh, and Charles Barkley also makes me laugh.
John Daly has a drink named after him. You would go with John Daly, so you could order John Daly's all day long with John Daly.
I do drink John Daly's in the summertime. It's one of my favorite summertime cocktails.
I would personally much rather hang out with John Daly than Charles Barkley. The Raptors shouldn't host a playoff game even though they were the 4th seed. That's just what are you?
Well, I'm talking prime. I'm talking about prime, they're in their prime.
Oh,
days.
So before Charles could swing a golf club properly, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go golfing. I just want to be entertained watching you golf all day.
Yeah. I guess I'll pick Charles. Because Daly, I've seen enough of his stuff that I'm I kind of know what we get up to. But Charles, prime Charles.
Get drunk at Hooters. What else in the bathroom?
Dude, hey, honestly, I do like Hooters.
John Daly.
But I like the food. I do hate when they come over and they write their name down on the napkin. And they're like, "Hi, I'm Tiffany," and I'm like, "I don't give a shit. Here's
they write
my
their
order."
name down on a napkin.
Montana's does that too.
They write their name on a napkin.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't forget it? What?
Wait, what? What is happening?
Oh, really? Yeah, Montana's the waitresses do that. The tablecloth. It's a paper.
They write their name down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently you can just yell out their name anytime you want to look up to see. I don't know.
More disgusted by Hooters now.
I do like Hooters food. I don't care about going to Hooters or Twin Peaks.
I feel like John Daly also likes Hooters food. That's why he always goes to Hooters.
He likes the food too. Whenever I would go to Alabama, I'd be in some weird part of Alabama, I would eat at Hooters. Or I would usually eat at Hooters.
I've never eaten at Hooters, and I find the thought that they have to write their name down disturbing. Do they have to write their?
Weird. I don't know.
I wonder if it's
know.
their real name. I wonder, Bambi. You know what I mean? You would just write a name down, not your real name.
Well, the thing that I don't like about
you can do
Hooters
that as a customer when they ask your name, right? One time my friend said
I never tell
Scooby
people
and I said Shaggy, or he said Shaggy, I said Scooby as my name instead of saying Kyle. Just to make fun of it.
Bartending, I never tell people my name, not my real name. Anyway.
What's your fake name?
It just depends on the person.
Oh.
Can you give us an example?
I wish I could get away with that. There too many people I work with would be like, "Oh, hey, that guy's name is whatever."
Oh yeah, people I work with know I don't give my name out. So it's it used to be. It just depends on the person. If he's hot, I usually say Shaniqua. Just to see the reaction I get.
Yeah.
Shaniqua's it's one of my favorite go-tos. That it just depends on the person.
Well, now it's mine.
That would be a good alter ego for Shannon.
That one, it's not too close though. It's it doesn't work as a.
Yeah, it doesn't work for you. It's really close to your name.
Oh, okay.
All right, Rachel, your honorable mention.
Okay, for my honorable mention, I will go with George Kittle. He seems like the life of the party. He's always up to something. We can have a lot of alcohol together and sing bad karaoke.
No one picked Travis Kelce. I'm really surprised by that.
Oh yeah.
I honestly thought
he's busy with Taylor. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
but
time to
I
hang
think
out.
I'd rather hang out with Jason.
I know,
Yeah, I
right?
could not-
I would rather hang
True.
out with Jason.
And
I would,
truthfully, I'd only hang out with Jason so I become friends with Zach Caleros. And then convince him to come back to the Ticats and they finally win a Grey Cup with the Ticats like he's always supposed to do.
I think Jason is probably the more fun of the two. Like,
I
He
just
does
know I
seem-
couldn't get enough of like watching the videos of them post-win in Vegas. I just like every
Really?
video with Jason and Travis after
Yeah.
the Super Bowl win. I was like, yeah, I wish I was there.
Which one lost the ring in the chili? Was it Jason or Travis? They were in that big vat of chili, and one of them lost their Super Bowl ring in it. Yeah, I
No idea. I've never heard about this.
Oh,
Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't think they care. But you know what I mean? I think Jason Kelsey, met his wife on Tinder. Kudos for that. Took off watched his brother, like after he lost, goes to his brother's game, drunk, takes off his shirt, brings a little girl up so she can meet Taylor Swift. Jason just seems the more fun of the two. Like,
Yeah.
I agree.
I totally
Well,
agree.
I feel like Jason does some stuff, like some spotlighty stuff, and that seems cool, but I feel like Travis probably like has more go out in him. Like, because if I'm going out, I'm like going out all night long. Like, there's no quitting at midnight. Like, it's like we're staying out until maybe a sunset comes up, and then we cry.
Cool, wow, this night started with a sunset. Now we're seeing did you say
Sunrise,
a sunset
yeah.
comes up?
He did say
Yeah.
sunset comes up.
You love sunset so much, they're both the sunset. It's a reverse sunset.
Yeah.
Sunrise, whatever you call it.
Like I'm saying, we're staying out all night.
Sunset in Reverse would be another great album name.
Yeah.
All right, that concludes our athletes that you would.
It'd be in their natural state of swimming, so.
Yeah, I mean, well.
Way to think outside the beach, lake, box. Whatever.
I mean, pool is
Rachel-
like a rectangle box
Rachel, once again, tell people where they can find you, please.
in the
You can find
Midwest.
me.
The whole of it.
The whole Midwest.
You can find
Wherever
me.
they're.
Go back to your sunset. Tamika. I'm busy with my slip and slide. You can find me at Tootsie Pop 6 over on Twitter. You can find my writing over at IBT Media for both football and entertainment writing. And then if you're a woman in the fantasy space, reach out to me at Unwind FF. And we got some Zoom meetings. The next one is July 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So hit me up if you want to join us.
Yay, Kyle.
So I'm at Senra Says. I've been doing a lot of recording lately on projections. Full Press Fantasy Pod has 4 episodes. I just released part 4 today of target share projections for a bunch of different teams or a bunch of players on every single team. So AFC or NFC South and NFC West teams were the most recent episode. Next thing will be upcoming is touchdown projections. That'll either again be 4 episodes or 2. We'll see how long-winded I am. Probably 4 because I'm very long-winded.
You?
And full press coverage live. We still have some things going. I might have actually an episode of press coverage next Monday, the 22nd. Still to be fully confirmed, but it looks like that might be happening. And then there's a PLP next Friday. I don't think there's many available left, so I don't know if I should advertise Personal League podcasts because I think all the time slots are taken. But if you want a 2025 Personal League podcast, it's never too early to get signed up because there might actually be people already signed up for next year. So I think it's
I'm sorry, go ahead. I thought you were done.
$100, so it's less than $10 per person if you have a 12-team league. And we go through your whole league, rank the teams, and most importantly, talk about what we think moves each team can make. Good discussions, super fun. There's one coming up tomorrow night on the network, so tune in if you just want to hear that too for other leagues and how to take things from a specific league and use them on your own leagues. Well, yeah, listen to the PLPs on the Going for 2 Live network tomorrow night. And seems like every Friday until the season starts.
And Shannon, do you have 2 Instagram accounts?
Yeah.
Okay, is this the one that we can access?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So Shannon on Instagram at Americana_Allen. Are you gonna put pictures of Hawaii in there, please? And thank you.
I'll think about maybe like a sunset photo.
And label it to Rachel.
Honestly, I gotta say, Rachel's like the best representative of the Midwest I've ever met in my life. Like, I'm like, I didn't come away with this thing like you're weird, you know. I was like, man, like I'm like when I think Midwest, I'm gonna be like, oh, Rachel, you know.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Because I think the same with Kyle. Like my brother-in-law's Canadian, Kyle's Canadian. So whenever I think Canadians, like those are the two people that pop in my head first. So Rachel,
to be fair,
thank you.
when I think of people from Denver, I think of Gladys and Shannon. So
Thank you.
all good representatives for our
Yay, geography.
Yeah.
You can find me anywhere you can find sunsets. So look
And
for me.
Instagram influencer. Also, if you're in Denver, Shannon will be in a few weeks doing your hair. Can you say where you're going or no?
I can. I've got to get licensed first, which will likely be mid to late August.
I'm gonna let you do mine without a license. Is that bad? Okay, never mind.
It depends on where we are.
Okay. And so
if I'm working,
Jamie, A is EH.
All right. So Shannon has to go do something important, more important than us, obviously. And
no. My dog needs to be fed, and I got to take him for a walk, and then I got to go to the park. So,
wow,
those things.
What is that all one thing? Are you taking him for a walk in the park?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're also feeding him in the park. Or are you going to feed him first or after the walk?
No, feed him here and after. Actually, he's a good boy. He gets, he's like a hobbit over here. And then I had something. Oh yeah, I'm going to be working at a place called the Olive Tiger in Lodi, in Denver. That makes sense if you live here. And they have a full bar, like so, cocktail lounge, along with a salon.
Nice. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Jamie showing what a true Canadian is, saying sorry,
A.
And everyone, thank you for watching. Jesse Patterson, thank you for hopping in there for a few seconds. Jamie, of course, always thank you. Always.
Disturbing us just slightly.
Yeah, that too.
And confusing us as well. It's awesome.
That too.
Great full Jamie experience today, folks.
Rachel, appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming on. You are a delight.
Thanks, Gladys, for the.
Thank you for hanging with all the lunacy that we do.
Fucking maniac. I didn't know we could make yummy picks. Strap in. I don't think I've hit a single yummy pick.
Well, you had that whole team, the first pick.
I'm not fucking any of them. We're hanging out. We're bros after
most
this.
Of them wouldn't want to you either.
Yeah, I don't think they would want to get fucked by me either. I'm a virgin. I don't know what I'm doing down there. You know?
Women's soccer team, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. So
yeah, that's probably a good bet. The ones that aren't married, yeah. Maybe. Well, they're all kind of married. But anyway, off the rails. Off the rails.
Is Jesse talking to us or Shannon?
Jesse wants to be on your schedule, Shannon.
Or is she saying she wants to be on the show? Like I'm confused.
She's gonna do both. She doesn't know what, but she's gonna do both. Jesse's gonna be on the show, and she's gonna get her hair done by Shannon. Hair by Shannon.
We know what our theme is for 2 weeks from now.
Nope. Nope. I'm open to suggestions. Any suggestion?
Well, I know Rachel had made 2 suggestions. I mean, we chose.
What was the second one?
But...
What was your second suggestion, Rachel?
Oh, the Reese Witherspoon movies, but I put that in an article. Like I'm still doing it.
All right, it's done. Content's already.
All right, content done. Yeah. So if anyone has.
Okay, we'll think of something. Hey, maybe people in the chat, if you have a topic. Jamie, if you have a topic, we'll.
No, wait.
What was the Reese Witherspoon?
It is, but
we're just making Reese Witherspoon movies.
Yeah, that was one of Rachel's suggestions.
Yeah, I remember that. I do love that.
Or you can pick a different actor.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Or you can still do it. Just don't look at my rankings. Let's see.
I don't know that Reese Witherspoon
watch
has
enough.
Yeah, that I could legitimately do that. Do you know that it costs to stream Aaron Brockovich, which I'm totally against right now? I want to watch Aaron Brockovich, but I'm not paying extra or to stream it. I love that movie. Nothing to do with Reese Witherspoon. I don't even know why I thought of it.
Movies are expensive.
All right.
Movies in general, favorite movies.
Just watch us on Going for Two Live, and it's free.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah, I
hopefully.
could do that.
All right,
pretty
I
entertaining.
gotta
All
go.
You guys, Shannon, have a good time in Hawaii. We will see you in 2 weeks. Rachel, more than welcome to come back in 2 weeks. Please
Thank
do.
you, Rachel.
Thank you for being on. Kyle, of course, I love you so much. Thank you for being on. And everyone watching and